There we go. Alrighty. Okay, we will wait for the first 5 minutes, see how this comes about. Ugh. Ugh. Yep. Put this over here. I have the book right here. Coffee tastes good today. Hopefully today is a better day. Because yesterday I felt like crap. And I'm hoping today is even better. Yes, baby boy. You coming up to say hello to the people? Even though there's nobody here yet? What are you doing? Rah? What you doing? Well, you can come up here so people on YouTube can see you. Okay, well, 1, 2, 3. I know they can hear you because your meow is loud. 1, 2, 3. Oh, he's actually looking at the closed door. He's like, I don't like that. You can come up. Okay. See? Oh, poor baby boy. So tortured. So tortured. Not knowing what he's gonna do. You are a spoiled cat. He likes to disagree with me on that one. Holy shoot! Oh! You lost me. Flop. Ah! I love the new name. Flop, how are you, sweetheart? It is a long time no see, sweetie. How is the new area? Are you happy? I love the photos that you put up. They're gorgeous. By the way, we figured out how to fix the thing where people want to get announced. You raid the person. So I've been raiding Andy every time. How are you, sweetie? What's up, baby? She plopped here to see you. She loves her Roro. He goes, I know. I'm lovable. We last make plop. You and your fur, babe. I don't know which one of us sheds more, you or me. I think we're tied. Yeah, I think we are. I think we're tied. Would you like me to give Rum Rum a hug for you? I'll wait at the 5 minute mark so that we'll get rid of him. He hates hugs. Oh, oh wow. Yeah. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy for you. Those pictures were absolutely gorgeous that you put into Discord. I loved every one of them. Wow. That's awesome. Would you stop? Okay. I will give Rom Rom a hug when it hits 5 o'clock. 5 minutes. Excuse me, not 5 o'clock. 5 minutes. Because then I'll get him out of here. He hates hugs. Whoopsie. Yeah, your eyes. Oh, Mom. I hate it. Okay. Oh, hug from Plop. Oh, it's a baby. Oh. It's all Alright, we're gonna start up this now. I know Romeo's not happy. Thank you. The best way of doing that, sweetie, is to raid. That'll pop up. I'm still gonna write you down as plop. Because I believe I told you. Oh yeah, speaking of which, you haven't been here for a while, so I had to do a minute and 30 seconds so we could turn off the pre-roll ads. So every 30 minutes, it'll be a minute and 30 seconds of ads. I'm so sorry, but it was the only way I could get that. Yesterday I felt like shit. Yesterday I felt like shit, to be honest. So, yeah. I felt crappy. Wrote you down, Plop. I was so sick yesterday that I was miserable. Today we're going to set up week 13 and then set up April, which some people gave me ladybugs, butterflies, dragonflies, and fireflies as some of the things that we're going to do for next month. Okay. Just wanted to give you a heads up because you know how it is. But yeah, this I have been doing well. Now that you're okay, you work. See, it would have been great because this past week you would have been enjoying it. Yeah, well, I streamed every day so far. I got the elephant done, which give me a second. Let's go here. I got the elephant done, so I'll be working on the bird next. So here is the elephant. So I got that done on last Tuesday. So that's what I got done last Tuesday. I'll be working on the bird this coming Tuesday. Then you haven't been around for this one. But this is as far as I've gotten with the latch hook kit that I got from Mikey as a surprise. The mystery box. This is what it's... Oops. Yeah, you're not going to see this. This is what it's going to look like at the end. So I've got maybe 8 more streams of this because there's 100 rows. And that was 20 of the rows completed from the bottom. So that from there is 20 rows. So that's what I'll be working on Thursdays. So that's going to be cool. And Mikey's here! Yay! Mikey, you did see how far I gotten with the latch hook kit, right? That's Miss Plop. She's not in Scotland. She's changed her name. Yay! So, but yeah, that's how far I got with the. So I'm figuring about 8 more streams for the latch hook. Oh, okay, here we go. Give me 1 second. There you go. That's 20 rows done. If you see this red mark here, that's 10. There's 100 rows in this thing. And this makes 10. And this is 6 boxes across. So it's 60 across and 100 upwards. I think. I could be completely. So that's how far I've gotten. I fluffed it up because I'll smooth it down when I gets it. So, it's been interesting, to say the least. All right. So, we're going to try and do week 13 and then yeah. Yeah, Plop, are you part of you follow me on YouTube? Cuz I can show you. Let's see here. I used to have it down. And not so much anymore. Okay. Studio. There we go. No, that's not what I wanted. Oh, you are a YouTuber. So you might have already seen the video. Of course, this is acting funky. Anyway, yep. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. So that was Mikey's. Andy thinks that if I put I should be careful because I told him I said it'll take me 8 streams to do this because I'm doing it on Thursday nights. And see, had you been okay, I have no idea what that. Had you been during the weeks that we because you guys just turned. I don't have permission to view. Wait, everybody should be able to view. Hold on. No, everybody should be able to view the channel. You should be able to view the channel. You can't. You can add reactions. Everybody should be able to see this. There is no private. So are you saying you're not seeing those? You should be seeing them. Mikey, are you seeing the announcements on my Discord? Weird. Okay, hold on. Thanks for the update because I didn't know. You should be able to see them. I will fix this. Okay, maybe it's no. Try looking at it again. Refresh. Okay, thanks. Thanks, Plop. I didn't know. I fixed it. Sorry. Thank you for the heads up. Okay. I did not know. Thank you. Like I said, I hadn't messed with it too much. But thank you for that updates. I did not know that. I not good. um okay. But yeah, I figure so you'll still see me on Tuesdays now that you're back with us? Or how's your schedule working now? Now that y'all went onto the the daylight savings time, we were like 4 hours separated. Now we're back to 5 hours separated. You do not like closed doors, do you, baby? He says, "No, Mama, I do not like closed doors." That's good. So you're Monday through Friday. Hey, Andy. Um, so your new work schedule is Monday through Friday. All right. I got Sunday evening off. Okay, cool. Um, when do you work Monday? Because I think you'll be able to do the Tuesday. Because you normally were able to do the Tuesday because I go on at 3, which would be 8 your time. Plop. So oh, how's Boo doing from her walk? Mm. I guess so. When you lose an hour of sleep last night, it jumped up an hour. She's like, "Mama, I don't like this." Okay, so, all right. So, Tuesdays, I go on at 3 p.m. my time, which that would make it 8 p.m. your time. Plop. On Thursdays, I go on at 6, which would be 11 your time. So I can't see you making the one for um, Thursday nights, but I can see you making it for maybe Tuesdays. That's a rough one. And I don't know what time you go to bed, so, and I don't know your hours other than my contract is till 6 p.m. my time. Yeah, which is, give me a second. I gotta 1 o'clock my time. And Andy thinks she has problems with time, the time thing. No. Not as bad as I do. So, let's see here. We're going to, I have to sit there and subtract 5. I always remember 5 because, okay, see, Plop, you missed it because we only had a 4-hour difference. Yeah, yeah. And so but I don't think you'll make it on the Thursday ones. But keep an eye out on my Instagram because my Instagram will show what I've done on the latch hook. And the way I figured it, it will be 8 streams because if I'm doing about 10 rows per stream, it should be done in 8 more streams. And that's a rough guess, okay? So I am feeling a little better today, Andy, than I was yesterday. Of course, I ate soup for breakfast this morning. So I don't know Mary's asleep. So I'm letting her sleep. But yeah, yesterday I was feeling like crap. The headache was not from sinuses, but from my neck, which sucked. So I took a meloxicam last night. That seemed to help. So I can't tell you about Mary because, like I said, Mary's asleep. And I'm doing my best not to wake her up. Oh, Andy, have you seen the photos that Plop posted on the share photos? They're absolutely gorgeous. I looked at some of them and thought, I wouldn't mind trying to do some drawings and paintings of those. All right. So, all right. So we get all that off. Okay. All right. All right. Plop, there's going to be an ad coming up in 3.5 minutes. Heads up. So, next month is NaNoWriMo, which is National Journal Writing Month. That is the next one on the thing. So, So I will definitely be participating with that. It's also 30 inks in 30 days. So I might be doing that as well. We'll see. Welcome back, Andy. It's that's NaNoWriMo. It's National Journaling Writing Month. There's actually 4. I've never heard of Cat NaNoWriMo. I've never heard that one. I know NaNoWriMo is in the month of November. That's National Novel Writing Month. NaNoWriMo has 4 times a year, which is one is in January, next month in April. I want to say it's July, and the October one. I don't even know what the hell. What's wrong, Andy? So, and I know in October, most people do NaNoWriMo just start up to work out their things for NaNoWriMo, which is National. No, oh, because it's okay. If you see, it's because mm-hmm. See, that's what the thing is. Oh, I did not know that part. I just know that a lot of people do the NaNoWriMo in October for their NaNoWriMo. Andy's pissed. Andy's just pissed. Just okay. Ad should be starting soon on poor Plop, so we're gonna lose Plop for a bit. Hey, they got Inco which is International Writing Correspondent Month. Hey, if they can find a way of making it shorter, they're gonna make it shorter. Okay, so Mary has a hair appointment on Wednesday. Okay, I gotta take her to it. Yep. Okay. Her appointment is at 1:30. Yep, I know. We lost you to an ad. So we've got a few minutes. But yeah, I know it's frustrating. It's everything. Okay, Andy is on at 5:30 now instead of 6:30. Okay, she's got about 36 more minutes, 36 more seconds. Jesus, not minutes. Good grief. Hold on. I'm sorry, but it is what it is, you know? I can't help it. You know, that's what they've come up with. I didn't make up all these, you know, like RAM. RAM is random access memory. That's what it means. RAM is random access memory. Andy's pissed. All right, Plop is back. Okay, Inco Rimo. Oh, sorry, that's not right. Inco, yeah, Rimo. International Correspondent Writing Month. That is in the month of February, where you actually have to write letters. Andy's best. I can't make. Listen, I didn't make him up. Okay, I have no. This was before me. I didn't find these out until much later, and I had nothing to do with them. Andy's fuming. She's gonna start writing in just this, and I'm not. I'm just finding it funny. All right. Dude, I didn't make it up. I'm just sitting here with. Okay. All right. Nothing in the. All right. So, doctor's appointments in there. I love it. Nope. I'm a Gen X, according to. I think I'm a Gen X. Yeah. So I was born in 74. Yeah, I'm a Gen X. I'm not a boomer. I'm not a millennial. I'm a Gen X. Plop might be. And a half. Oh, jeez. I love this. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, No. Well, Plop might have. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's what you were asking. Oh, I'm trying not to lose it, but I'm gonna lose it in here. I'm gonna say F is a four-letter word. B is the let's see, five-letter word. S is a four-letter word. Uh, is naughty. Yeah. Um, D might be a naughty. Not as naughty as that, but yeah. Okay. You do realize you joined it when you said stop joining in the BS instead of saying bullshit. Just saying. All right. Let me pull a mantra for this week. Okay. No idea what I'm going to come up with this one. And hey, I have no problem with you cussing. Ah. Okay. Actually, I dissolve judgments. I don't have to like the actions of others in order to love my journey. Oh, that sounds good. Oh my goodness. All right. So, ouch. That felt good. Not. There is week 13. Okay. All right. Now we're going to start on April. This is where this comes in. All right. Hey, Plop, how much have you read this time? Your reading slack because of the move? And Andy, do you want to see where I'm at on that one book that I started? Few last week, I think. This is all I have left of this book. Not doing too bad. So hopefully I'll finish this up tonight, and then I can drop it off tomorrow at the library and see if the one that I reserved is back. Yeah, I've already. Yeah, that's this book here. I've already read the first book in this series this month. I'm reading the second book in the series that she put out last month. So, The House of Breath and Sky. So, yeah, this ain't no. This is 801 pages. So, yep. Yeah. That other one was just as much. It was like 700 some pages. So yeah, I've already hit my goal. So I've upped my goal from 22 to 60. I'm not upping it again if I get close. The hell with it. I'm done trying to up anymore. I'm going. Mary said she gave me the number 60, and I went, okay. Yeah, so I've already hit my goal. So yeah. So yeah. So yeah. So I jumped it up. Can't believe how well I've gotten back into the reading, though. I've actually gotten back into two things that I absolutely loved. I loved reading and I loved music, and I'm starting to listen to music again. So it's like, so I'll be working on figuring out certain things. Hey Rita, how you doing, sweetheart? What are you figuring? Okay. Let's see if Rita does it to me. He did Andy, I don't know if she'll do it to me. Oh, fun. Ooh. Yeah, and I know, and that's the thing. Um, this is what we've done for week 13. That's plot, by the way. Uh, week 13 here, Rita, and then right now I'm setting up April. Yeah, that's Plav. Remember, she moved to Scotland. She moved to Scotland, so she was definitely okay. You know, well, I think I'm gonna have fun with that. No, I'm not. No. That's gonna be my birthday month. Let's have some fun. Okay. Yes, that's plop. Okay. Okay, got that. All right. Now we have birthdays, which is 13th and 20th. Oh, that was dumb. Okay. My friend Kelly's birthday is the 13th. And the 20th of April is Rita's birthday. A friend of mine that is not, it's not part of anybody's group. It's a friend of mine I've known. Yeah. The 30th, the 20th is Rita's. 20th is Rita's. The 13th is a friend of mine. Yes, I actually do. This person I've known, oh my God. And we were back in high school. No. We met in middle school. That's how long I've known her. And we managed to meet up again in adult times. Yeah, actually I have because I have people that from my MSN groups back in, oh my God. Oh, Jesus. Late night. Wait. No. Yeah, I actually have. Yes, but you guys are the ones I keep most comments. I'm actually more talkative to than anybody else. So technically, Andy, you should be very special because you're one of the few that I'm always talking to. And Rita and Plop when Plop's actually around. So yeah. Okay, this is Mary's point. Oh no. One Mary's doctor appointment. And that's at 1:15. Which I should have done earlier, but that's okay. This one on the 13th, I also have a doctor's appointment that day. Which Kelly's birthday is ending up being on a doctor's appointment. You have 5 minutes, Plop, till the next ads are coming. Heads up. I'll give you closer when it gets closer, okay? Oh, I'd love to meet some of you guys. It's sad, because we can't. Well, travel for me is very hard, I found. And even though I've seen Digi so many damn different times, I would still freak out around him just because of my damn anxiety. Because one of my triggers are males. And I know Digi wouldn't hurt me just, at any point, but yet I would freak out with him around me. This is what I hate about my anxiety. And the idea of traveling. Thank you, Andy, for gifting a sub. And I have actually changed up. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Thank you. So I've actually started putting in gifts. So Andy did a gift. Gifted. And then we're on the next page. No, if I went to visit Andy, DG's part of and her life, and I would want to meet him too, knowing and seeing him. But being in a public thing, that's what would it would trick. I would start shaking, all because I can't. Males are a trigger, and if it hadn't been for Mary, I would have known that they were a trigger. If it hadn't been for Mary, I always thought crowds were my triggers. Well, they are. However, she found that when a male was in my position, I'd be like this, right? My anxiety is up, where, let's say this is a norm, this would be here. I would jump up to here with a male coming around. Hey, you know what? Like I said, yeah, not sure. I can't answer that question. I mean, to tell you, to give you an idea how bad it is, okay? When we got the stuff in for Mary, okay, the gentleman who came and did this, his name was Mike. He's 9 years older than Mary. So Mary is 70. So he's 79. And I was still having panic attacks being around him. Him, who wasn't hurting me, wasn't doing anything, and yet I literally had to take a pill to ease my anxiety. Does that tell you how bad the crap is? Part of me gets very angry that I used to go to concerts. I mean, I love concerts. I used to go by myself because no one would come with me. I was cool with it. I can't do that anymore. Thank you. Yeah, it's so damn rough. And that's what I'm dealing with. I mean, I went to a movie theater. I finally did one of my goals was to go to a movie theater. And actually, y'all remember the last How to Train Your Dragon movie that came out? That's the first one and only one I ever saw in the theater because I couldn't go to the theater. And I managed to do that by luck. But still, that's the reason why I can't have a job. This is, people will go, well, you're doing this. What's the problem? I'm in a controlled environment. If I start freaking out, I could easily close this off. It's not easy when you're in public. You can't do that in public. So yeah, I get frustrated. I get angry because the things I used to love to do, I can't do anymore. I think that's the reason why I haven't learned the instruments and yeah. Yeah, see, and that's a lot of it. I knew where my depression came from. My depression came from being mentally abused by a teacher. She didn't physically hit me, but she did a number mentally on me because I don't care how little the mistake was. I was put up in front of the class and had the whole class laugh at me. So I know where my depression came from. But to have the anxiety all of a sudden, and you can't, you can't enjoy a trip or anything that you used to do, you can't enjoy anymore. It sucks. Oh, Plop, I don't know if you know this, but I got some, and I forgot to mention this, because what my parents did for a living, and I wasn't a Mormon. I had 2 strikes against me. Because there was another kid in my class who did that to me. Who was also, his parents did the same thing. The only difference was he was Mormon, I wasn't. That's why he got away with it. That's called prejudice. And that's what I've dealt with. So when I don't pronunciate, that's why. I never learned. And it was during the critical times where, where a child is learning development and everything. That's me. Pretty much. So this was first grade. So I was 6, 7. And that's a crucial time for a kid. Their development and, So people say, well, it's so far back, you should get over it. It's not as easy. Unless you've been in my shoes, don't sit there and tell me how easy it is to get over it. Here we go. Mm-hmm. So, it's something I deal with. I have to deal with every day. Okay, so I only have that much going on there. Okay, so there goes the monthly part. Oh boy. Now comes drawing out all the other these things. Okay, so this should be fun. Yep. That's something I have to deal with. You know. Oh no. Oh man, that sucks. I'm so sorry, Rita. I'm so sorry. Well, I don't put myself in that many trigger zones for my anxiety. So I try my best not to do that. But I mean, and this is why I tell people, if you do not like what the doctor's doing, get a second opinion, because I had dealt with depression all my life. That's why I'm so much of a pessimist. That I always thought the negative. That's all I saw was negative. So, but when my anxiety kicked in, it was very hard to control it because I had nothing. It wasn't like I could pinpoint and go, hey, this is why I'm having anxiety attacks, or nothing like that. So when it came down to the first therapist I saw, and I put that in quotes because I blamed myself for the first two meetings with this woman. And then on the third one, because I kept thinking, I'm not speaking right. It's all my fault. She gave me an assignment to do. Okay. And if you want to get better and your doctor gives you something to do, you're going to do it to get better. Well, I came back, told her, she says, well, you did what a stranger told you to do. I went, no, I did what you told me to do. A doctor. Well, I'm a stranger. Mary was ready to punch her, okay? Because she was ready to lose it. Because every time I would go in, I'd come out 10 times worse. I never came back feeling better. So after that, I told her, I said, I cannot go back to that woman ever again. I just can't. I thought it was my fault. Come to find out, no. But with my anxiety and not knowing how to control it or anything. So I went to another because we lived in a different county than this person was in. I can't go to a concert. There's no way. I try to make sure that I'm around people that I'm comfortable with. I know when I did uh, the last one that I did when it came to the planner convention, I went to that one and I met up with people and I got into a crowd of people I enjoyed, even though one of the people there was the woman's husband, who was really nice. And he was awesome at his work. I was like, damn. But yeah, I normally don't go to things because I can't. I can't enjoy it. my mind is constantly going. So if I got other people to give me something to focus on, it's great. And I'm always in the back anyway. Well, in concerts, I was always up front, or at least tried to be. So, but then I went, like I was saying, back to the therapist. I went to what we call an intake. And for those of you who've never done therapy, you normally get an intake. They want to see what they need to for, they're looking, and if there's more than one therapist, which this place had more than one therapist, they're trying to figure out where you should go, who you should see, what your thing is. I actually left with a tool. For the first time, I had something to help me with my anxiety, which was breathing. And this was an intake. She didn't have to tell me anything. She just had to get my information down and send me off. And yet I finally got somebody who sat there. And from that point on, I got interns, but still I was happy because it meant I had somewhere and people were treating. That's why I like my therapist. I'm doing, you know, I'm never going to be cured. I have a chemical imbalance. I will always have to take medicine for the rest of my life for the depression. For the anxiety, I do the best I can. And I have extra meds in case I need those meds to make myself be okay during situations that are not comfortable. To the point that once we get our forever home, Mary is wanting me to get a service animal for this, so when she passes, I have something to help me. Because we joke with each other saying that she's my service person and I'm her service person. Because without me, she can't move around and things like that. She can't drive anymore because of her hands. So she relies on me just as much as I rely on her. And if I've upset you guys, I'm very sorry. But this is my life, you know. So yeah, that's what I go through. So yeah, and so I do the best I can with what I have. Um, I don't know how to remove a trigger. To be honest with you, I don't know, Andy. I could ask her. I see her in May, so I can ask her about that. I don't know how I would be able to do it. Mary thinks my ex is like was the example of why I have it. You want to know the real thing? So I've never done a con. I wish I could. I never got to go to a con. I always wanted to, but I never had gone to a con. Uh, the last few things I've done is conventions, planner conventions, and that was, a while back. Yeah, yeah. I've been to, and yeah, I'd been to it. The first planner con I went to, Mary was with me. Uh, the next one I went to, My mom took, I went with my mom. My mom didn't come in, but I managed to find people and we grouped together in a table. And I managed to make it through that, which was helpful because it gave me things to, people to react to and things like that. So, yeah. So, yeah, I did manage to go to a planner convention. Yes. While having anxiety, which was great. So that I did get to go to. But a concert, I haven't been to a concert since 2000 and something. Because the last concert I went to was Korn, Hell Yeah, and Five Finger Death Punch. And it was in South Carolina. I think. I think that was the last concert I went to. I managed to go to one of the Ozfest when tickets were free. Yeah. We can find. I can ask. I don't know if it's possible, but I can ask. Yeah, I was. That's when Daryl was still the guitarist, and then the second album came out, and he was no longer the guitarist. That's how long ago it was. Okay, I saw Five Finger Death Punch at least 5 different times, maybe six. Yeah, that was awesome. Oh my gosh. Oh jeez. I'm so sorry. Those are a pain in the butts, you know? I listen to a variety of music because I am just that type of person. Because I listen to there was just too many to name. Okay. I think that was the last one. Because mind you, I've seen Motley Crue twice. I've seen Five Finger Death Punch several times. I've seen so many friggin' bands, and Ozfest was a trip. I didn't do my morning page, did I? No, I didn't. All right. Oh, great. This pen is not. Okay, this pen is not working very well. Yeah, some doctors don't make a lick of sense if you ask me. They're so stupid. You want to sit there and go, what were you thinking? Where did you get your damn doctorate from? Um, Oh, it depends on what rap it is. I mean, there are some raps that I don't mind. Gangster rap was never one of my favorites. I like the old style because I grew up in the 80s. So I grew up with people, when they battled the mic. They didn't battle each other. There was no gunshots, basically, at each other. So, I grew up with that. Uh, you know, I don't mind, like, Linkin Park. I'm not a fan of Limp Bizkit. Hate Limp Bizkit. Sorry. If you're a fan of Limp Bizkit, I'm sorry. I am not a fan of them. Um, that's not one of my. That was definitely not one of those. Um, some of them I don't mind. Yep, like I like the French Prince of and Jazzy Jeff, and then when it became Will Smith, liked them. Um, like I said, there's some that I liked. It's like some of Eminem's stuff I enjoyed. So yeah, summertime. Enjoyed his stuff. Let's see here. Kumo D. Um, like I said, some of the old ones like Run DMC, Kumo D. Yep. Oh, jeez, there's so much music out there. I think out of everything, there are like certain ones I cannot listen to. There's certain things I cannot listen to. Opera is one. Opera is one. I cannot stand opera. People say either you love it or you hate it. I hate it. I'm one of those people that hate it. Then you've got, I'm not a big fan of jazz. And when I say jazz, I'm talking about real jazz, where we used to go to this store in South Carolina called Papa Jazz. And all they played was jazz. And it was not Kenny G jazz. It wasn't, this was jazz that was, it sounded like all the instruments was playing something, but no one was playing the same music. Kind of jazz, in my opinion. I'm not a fan of Frank Sinatra, but I can't say I don't like pop because I liked Dean Martin. So that's I would not be welcomed in Jersey because I'm not a fan of Frank and I'm not a fan of Bruce. I would never be welcomed in Jersey. But I like a variety of music. I mean, when it comes to metal, it's a lot of different things from Megadeth, Nightwish, um, Within Temptation. Um, I love swing. I do love swing. I love swing. I do love swing. I'm, you know, I was raised on late 50s on up. And then mom hated classical, but I love classical. Certain Beethoven, uh, certain ones I really do love. Mom hates them. I love them. Um, uh, yeah, because I mean, most people don't know about Nightwish and Within Temptation. I love their stuff. Uh, there's so much out there that I enjoy, but it's so funny because, like I said, yeah. See, now when it comes to grunge, the two grandfathers, if you want to call the two major ones of grunge, I can't stand. I cannot stand Nirvana, and I cannot stand um, Pearl Jam. Can't stand neither one of those bands. I love Stone Temple Pilots. I love Alice in Chains. I love Soundgarden, but I could not stand those two. So when Dave Grohl created the Foo Fighters, I actually enjoyed it. I was amazed that I loved the Foo Fighters. I enjoyed them. Lately, the White Stripes, didn't care for them. But Jack White came out with a song recently, and I actually liked it. I was surprised because I'm not a fan of his, you know, White Stripes. Can't stand them. I like that one. I like this new stuff that came out, and it's only because I haven't been listening. I said, "Hey, this ain't too bad." But I mean, I've listened to a variety of bands, so it's always depending on what's in my mood. So it's interesting to say the least. To say the least. I have very eclectic versions of things I like. I was raised with the hair metal bands, the speed bands like Anthrax, Megadeth, Metallica. Didn't get into Slayer, Testament, and then of course one of my favorite bands is Duran Duran. Talk about right out of the woodwork of what the hell. um, Aqua. I like their Barbie Girl song. That's one that I did like. I don't care. It's so campy, but I still loved it. And I know they got in trouble for it, but yeah. Hmm. Well, growing up, Duran Duran was my band. But I also listened to Danger Danger, Europe. Talk about thing. Oh, I haven't heard the whole album. I never did get. Yeah. I remember Chumbawamba. You talk about a damn band that was really out there. Chumbawamba was out there by telling people to go ahead and steal their album. What? I realize you don't get paid much when the albums get sold, but you ain't getting squat if you do that. So, but no, I hadn't heard. NSYNC, Backstreet Boys. I liked both. Shaggy. Uh, wasn't me. uh, some of the stuff. Hmm. I liked both. I liked some of Britney Spears stuff. I loved some of Christina Aguilera stuff. And it was, it's interesting because I like to listen to a variety. I don't just never heard of that one. Sorry. That one I didn't know of. Sorry. George Formby. I'm not a Celine fan. I'm a Adele fan, but not a Celine fan. Mariah Carey gets on my nerves too. I love Pink. I don't know that one, so I have no idea. I'd have to look in. Country was give or take. Some of the country I didn't mind, but I love Pink. Yes, I love Pink. I grab her albums every time I can. I enjoy her work. So, yeah, she's definitely on the list of got to grab the stuff. So I write that in blue? Yes, I do. Okay. I love Pink stuff. Especially since she just writes it from her heart. I swear up and down, I feel sorry for Carrie sometimes. Not Corey, Carrie, you know, because he's the one. Okay. Um, I feel sorry for him because he's the one that is always part of her, her muse for her songs most of the time. That's what I'm going to write down for those. So, yeah. I have a thing about music. I love music. Music is like the one thing that, when growing up, I was happy with. That's the one thing I could live with. I could live with music all the time. I guess that's why I always wanted to be a musician, because that's what I loved. I hate that we've lost so many good artists and everything, but it is what it is. Yes, music is definitely a healer at times. I don't know that one right off the bat. Sorry. Like I said, I'm not sure of everybody, so. I don't have to tell anybody about ads. Thank God for that. Gotta. And welcome back. Now we're gonna go this way. There we go. There goes the habits. This one. Mhm. Okay. All right, so now we've got these. Okay, so this should be fun. All right. I'll tell you something else that I like, and I blame Andy for this, but candles. But this one is a unique one. I love Ramstein. Don't know who that last one is. Mylene Kloss? Don't know that one. Love Ramstein. Oh God, I love their stuff. This has got a wood wick. Can you hear the crackling? I doubt you can hear the crackling. This one happens to have a wood wick, and it crackles. Not only do you get the smell, but you get the crackling, which is to me awesome. I love those. I got hooked onto those now. But I do have like this one from Ipsy. This one's a unique smell. This is the Lush Escape. That one has a unique smell to it too. But yeah, the wood wicks. Oh, I love those wood wicks because it's not just the smell that you get, but the sound of the crackling. That's so cool. That one I got from Walmart. They're not cheap either, unfortunately. Try that again, April. So yeah, I absolutely love those. Those are awesome. Mm. I would recommend those candles, especially if you like this. If you want to get a wonderful smell and a wonderful hearing ASMR. So that's just my suggestion. You can take it or leave it. I don't care. Weird. Oh, that's weird. Okay. I'm sorry. I have to be careful with my candles because, well, the candles have not been bothering Mary so far. Oh, okay. Cool. Thank you. Okay, that was wobbly. That's okay. That is okay. Thank you for the raid, Rita. Hold on. Okay. Rita's learned how to raid. That's the only way it'll show up. Your host won't show up. She's going, damn April. I couldn't help it. I do love it. I mean, that one I do enjoy. I've been burning the other one, but once in a while I like to have the thing. So yeah, definitely, you know. Juniper and lemon. That's a weird one, but okay. I like the smell of juniper, not so much on the lemon. Go figure. I'm not that much of a fan of a lemon, to be honest. Jeez. That's an interesting concept. Okay, that worked. Okay. All right. Now this side. This should be fun. Hmm. I can't say that I am not that much of a fan of it, to be honest. Especially when it comes to water, I have lime in my water. I don't do lemon. I do lime. I'm always hearing people, "Oh, you should do lemon water." I'm like, "Can we be lime water? Wouldn't that do the same thing?" They're both citrusy. By the way, Plop, I don't remember if you remember about hosting, about how you have to have 3 people for it to pop up. We've just been rating people from then on out so that it would pop up because it kind of does the same thing. It hosts and raids at the same time. You only get one line though. Yeah, the whole thing of, oh yeah, it'll pop up when 3 people are watching your host. Most people are hosting, they're not streaming, so of course not. That would be a raid, dummies. But hey, what do I know? Okay. Okay. Whoopsie. Yep, same thing with this one. Okay. There we go. All right. There's that. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Feeling is less interesting than shopping for. Yeah, it normally is. Now, there's one. uh, Oh. Yowza. There we go. And last but not least, remember, no. Someone did a dragonfly and then put put little antler these on there, and I went, "That's not a dragonfly then." In one of the groups, I was like, "Oopsie." I do not know what it looks like. My brain goes, "Yeah, you do," and I'm going, "No, I don't." Huh. Okay, so it is kind of okay, dark. Yeah, audiobooks are great. You should be able to get them free from your library too. Should be. Oh. I didn't put any over here yet. I might put some frogs there. I don't know. We'll see. Hmm. Okay, so here is week 13. The mantra that I picked was, I don't have to like the actions of others in order to love my journey. So don't ask me what these are supposed to be. I'm thinking stones for right now. I just didn't feel like it. And then April, we have this. We have the habits with the little ladybug right here. Butterfly here. Dragonfly, firefly. Because that's what these were supposed to be. So I'm supposed to be using those as the things for this week. So, for this month. So, yeah. I think I didn't do too bad. Ooh, cottage pie. I have a stupid question, Andy. What's the difference between shepherd's pie and cottage pie? Thank you, Andy. Ah, okay. Ah, did not know. Like I said, that was like, what's the difference? But now I do. Okay, so shepherd's pie is sheep, and a cottage pie is cow. So, okay. So we've been saying the wrong. Well, let's see here. We normally use turkey, so I guess, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's just, I'm sitting here going, well, last time Mary made what they consider shepherd pie here, it was with ground turkey, not beef. But now that we know, now we know to call it a cottage pie, not a shepherd's pie. Thank you. Yeah, because in America they'll make it with beef. They don't make it with lamb. Yeah. Well, like I said, I don't know either, but like I said, everybody here calls it a shepherd's pie, and it would be made by beef. Basically, the same thing you'd make, other than you just switch out. No, no, no. Because then it's a totally different thing. It's a pie. If you're doing Thanksgiving pies, it's like a pumpkin pie. Let's see here. You got pumpkin pie, pecan pie. See, these are actually desserts, not meals. So yeah, we're we're weird over here. You should know that by now. But yeah, actually, they call a shepherd's pie here with anything. Yeah. Good luck trying to do that. No, they wouldn't. They have difficulties, because people would think of it as a dessert, not a. They wouldn't automatically think the other. But thank you, because like I said, we didn't know, and you heard what that they used. So last week I did it and put mushrooms, corn, and peas. That's interesting. So, anybody got any questions, comments, or concerns? We got all this done. Hmm. You still need to talk to Mikey about that. Which Mikey was here and she disappeared. So, but it has mushrooms, onions, and carrots in it. Oh, okay. That's different. Like I said, it's kind of interesting to hear. Uh, Thank you, Rita. I'm glad you were able to make it. I was so happy to see Plop. It's been a while. I've missed my Plop. And I know she's been missing her Romeo. Who's back asleep on the bed? So, says there's no comments, questions, or concerns. Like I said, I have no control over that one, Plop. You'll have to talk to Mikey. um, I'm so too. Yeah, I bet it is nice to have Wi-Fi back. All right, so basically, what I'll do is, on Tuesday we'll be back working on the art, which is the bird. I will be finishing up the prompt for Big and Small for month of March, and so we will get. we will get. I'll be back on Tuesday at 3 p.m. Eastern my time. Andy, it's back to normal, which would be 8 p.m. your time, UK people. So back to normal. So I would be on at 8 p.m. your time. Till then, I hope you all are having a wonderful day.